Alrighty guys, we're back for some Toxic Selesnya, and this is a Phyrexia all will be one standard brew. We're going to go over the deck then hop right into some ranked, but first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well, so hope that sounds fun to you. Also, we do got that Discord link down in the description if you're interested in joining that up. Okay, what do we got in the build here? We got 4 Crawling Chorus. This is a 1-mana 1-1 with Toxic 1, and when it dies, you create a 1-1 colorless Phyrexian Mite artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. Pretty cool. Got 3 Skrelv Defector Mite. This is a 1-mana 1-1 Toxic, can't block. For 1 Phyrexian white mana, you can tap it, choose a color, another target creature you control gains Toxic 1, and hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. That's pretty powerful, guys. Only 3 of them because it is legendary, but I don't know. We'll see. We might talk 4. I don't think so, but it depends. We'll see how good it is first, right? It looks good. We got 2 Tamiyo Safekeeping. Being able to protect enchantments in here could come in handy as well. That's why we're not just opting for all 4 of the Tyvar's stands here. This is an X and a green instant speed. Target creature you control gets +X/+X and gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Pretty good, guys. It's great to be able to target our creatures whenever we are rocking 4 Rotpriests in here. So it's a 1-mana 1-2 Toxic 1, and whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. We just got done recording yesterday's mono green video, which it technically wasn't a poison deck, but it had ways to give poison and proliferate as well. And Rotpriest was kind of insane, guys. It was pretty powerful. So it also pairs really well with Infectious Bite here. This is a 2-mana instant speed. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Each opponent gets a poison counter. Nice. So not only are you targeting your creatures, giving them a poison counter, so if you have like a couple Rotpriest on the board while you're targeting, then this is just a lot of poison counters for just 2 mana. So got 4 Skrelv's Hive here. This is a 2-mana enchantment. That's why Safekeeping's in here as well. Also, the life gain on Safekeeping comes in handy too. But anyways, 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Create a 1-1 colorless Phyrexian Mite artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. Then it has Corrupted here as long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink. That seems pretty good. This whole card in general looks like it can be in a lot of different decks, which is awesome. 4 Slaughter Singers, and whenever I put this deck list together for last week's video when I was going over 5 different aggro brews, I skipped Slaughter Singer because I wasn't convinced, but then I saw some people playing it in when they were playing early access, right? I watched some people play it. Slaughter Singer actually looks pretty good, huh? I like that it's Toxic 2 instead of Toxic 1, so it's a 2-mana 2-2 Toxic 2, and whenever another creature you control with Toxic attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn, which actually is just kind of insane if you have a couple of these on the board especially. 3-mana spot, guys. We got 4 Annex Sentries here, a 3-mana 1/4 Toxic 1, and when it enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until Annex Sentry leaves the battlefield. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. The fact that it's Toxic is great. It kind of looks like a Brutal Cathar that just kind of fits into a deck like this. I love that it's an artifact creature too. I can't wait to try it out in some mono white artifacts. We got 4 Bloated Contaminators, just a ridiculous 3-mana 4/4 trample Toxic 1, and when it deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. Just in case you don't know what proliferate is, it's choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. So that's pretty sweet. Got a couple of viral spawning here, just trying it out really. It's a 3-mana sorcery speed. You get to create a 3/3 green Phyrexian beast creature token with Toxic 1, and then it has Corrupted as long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, and viral spawning is in your graveyard. It has flashback for 2 and a green, so yeah, not bad. I think it'll be a sweet way to keep creatures on the board, and then of course using this back from the grave sounds awesome. Brand new land, guys. Razorverge Thicket here. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands. That is awesome. Nice. And so only a couple farmlands. I don't know if it's going to slow us down. I don't know if we actually just want all 4 farmlands. I have no idea. I have no clue, but we also have 4 brushlands here, and we'll talk more about the farmland maybe in the after the matches, right? So Seed of the Empire, who endures naturally. Some honorable mentions. I'm not going to go over for too long here. Jawbone Duelist looks pretty sweet. The double strike looks awesome with Toxic. Yeah, this could do a lot. I couldn't find room for it this time around, but we might want to find room for it. So Soul Partition was the original removal that I had in the deck, but I think Infectious Bite is just going to be a lot better in here, so we'll see. Kinker Bloom's awesome. Definitely consider this card. And Mundrak was one, like, this pairs with Skrelv's Hive really well. It pairs with the Viral Spawning really well. I originally had Mirex in here too. It would have been pretty good with the Mondrak, so just something to think about, I guess. Expand the Sphere is pretty sweet. You could essentially proliferate twice off of this. I don't think it's going to do as much in here as I originally thought, though. And then the Seed Core is a land to consider as well, but I think we're fine with just our dual land, honestly. And I don't know if that bottom ability would come in handy too often either, so. Okay, guys, enough rambling, huh? Let's go ahead, take this into some ranked and see how we do. Okay, so I think, oh, right into that first game. I think this is going to be the best deck we've played so far. So far we've played mono red goblins, mono green aggro. Oh, if we can find the mana, I suppose. This is a mulligan, guys, for sure. For sure. Now it's a worse hand, but at least we have the land. All right, let's keep it. And we'll send... You know what? I'm going to send the Safekeeping. We do have 24 mana in here, though. No, I'm going to send the Safekeeping just to be on the safe side. The last, few times I've played 2-color decks, I've been very unlucky with the mana, so I think it's just best to just keep the land here, so. Slaughter Singer is pretty sweet for our turn 2. Duress hits one of the Infectious Bites. Let's go ahead and get that Forest down, get the Singer down. Who Endures is fine. And the Annex Sentry might actually pick up like a Corpse Appraiser here. Not the best card to pick up, though. Honestly, neither is the Blood Tithe Harvester. Slaughter Singer number 2 can come down. I feel like there's just gonna be a cut down. It says another creature, so it just comes to a 3/3 and they still just end up blocking anyways. Alright, what the heck, we'll try the Annex Sentry. It feels like a cut down though, doesn't it? Could also hit like the blood token so that way they can't sacrifice this next turn. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try taking the Harvester. Alright, so if they cut down the Sentry and then they block with the Blood Tithe Harvester, it's not too bad. Grixis has been this way for a very long time. That's why we kind of know what's in their hand all the time, unfortunately. So we could have played around that a little bit differently. Grixis for the first match is rough, dude. Might actually keep the Who Endures in hand. Might be something else here. Oh, no, they have the blood tokens open. Well, if it's another cut down, I guess... Oh! What am I doing? That doesn't even hit the token. Well, that could have been bad. What was I thinking there? I don't really know. Let's go ahead and get the Slaughter Singer down. And I think I still hold the Who Endures back. It was 2 cards for the price of 2 cards last turn. Cut down Harvester for the price of Singer Annex. So we're not like that far behind, but like that entire sequence was just much better for the opponent overall because they want to get into the mid and late game. Gonna go Blood Token. Looking for their Invoke Despair, I suppose. Shieldred would be pretty bad too, but I'm wondering if there's gonna be... Oh, ditching a Make Disappear, Storm card. Oh, they're gonna find something good. I mean, Fable, that's something good, so... Might as well ramp. Take the damage here. I don't want to trade the Singer. We haven't done anything this game, so... Infectious Bite number 3. Hitting the Fable that's about to help them sort through their hand is probably pretty decent. But also taking out both Shamans and getting a bunch of Toxic in is really good too. They have 2 mana, so here's what we're going to do. We don't want to just run into a Make Disappear. Let's get some poison through, and then we'll do it again. If they don't have the Make Disappear, they go for the cut down. You know what? I'm going all out, man. I'm going all out this turn. I think Grixis can easily run away with this game. If I don't just play everything right now, get as much poison through as possible, then we're in some serious trouble. At least we'll have the 5 poison through, but yeah, it's unfortunately over, isn't it? Oh no, guys. Brutal first match against some Grixis. This is a great reason to, like, well, was there gonna be, okay, farmland, was there gonna be a way through here? I don't think so. They're not really seeing much though, are they? Not really playing much, not seeing much. Maybe. No, probably not. So the first play might have been enough had I just not played the Annex Sentry right away and gone like a different route. They can copy the Corpse Appraiser, draw even more here too. Pretty tough, guys, pretty tough. I'm trying to think of a better way that we could have gotten through. Can we do 5 poison counters off of our top decks? No, I really doubt it. I can't think of anything. So something like, okay, Bloated Contaminator is really good, but it's not enough. It's definitely just not enough in general here. If we Braid the Rotpriest. Okay, so they go up to 6. If the Contaminator can get through for Toxic, we get to Proliferate as well. Ah, Contaminator's out of here. Ah, GG, guys. GG. This is, I believe we saw a Grixis deck in every video, but only one in every video so far since the new set, so that's good news. I think Grixis has new land to play with too, which I think they want because of the Blood Tithe Harvester. Let's see if they had any new. Not this time. Not this time. Oh, I should have checked their grave to see if they added the... Yeah. It's the new black-red land that's kind of like our white-green land. Only black-red. Yeah, I think that card would definitely be worth it because of cards like Blood Tithe Harvester, right? Which kind of, like, that land kind of opens up a possibility for Rakdos Aggro, which I have a really cool Rakdos list. Ready. This looks like a good hand, huh? Keep 7. I have a really cool Rakdos list ready for the next couple weeks here. Hopefully within the first week, but there's, like, so many decks that I want to go over. Alright, we'll go Seat, just to not take any damage. This is another target creature, so we block really well here. Wait, hold on, let me read this. Enters the battlefield under your control. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 in vigilance. Okay, we could block, but yeah, you know what? We'll block. Here's why. We don't want to get the poison for them rolling right away, and if we can successfully block, then we better. So neither of these can block. Getting the Hive down sounds pretty good early on. Now we're going to start getting the poison, though. See the other crawling chorus, again, like this blocks well. But I think just getting this down, getting the ball rolling here, start getting some 1/1s on the board. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. I liked preventing at least one poison last turn. I did like doing that, so I think we might be able to keep up pace. So Annex Sentry can hit the Skrelv. We have our own Skrelv. We can go Chorus. Combat first. Let's get that Sentry down. I guess we'll hit the Skrelv. I think that's the best bet. Have another Sentry too when it comes time. And that's a pretty cool combo, opponent. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I love seeing these new decks, guys. Soon I'll have lifelink now. Oh, wow, they just straight up concede. I guess they want to see more matches. Huh. Okay, hey, I'll take the victory. Have fun that match? I mean, sure. I guess they wanted to ask because it was a fast game. I don't know. It seems completely random when they want to ask. I try to give it rhyme or reason, but I'm not sure there is a rhyme or reason. Yeah, I mean, whenever you have fun as long as you can play cards, you know what I mean? That's the most important thing. Are you able to play cards? Good hand. What do we start with? What do we even start with? Probably, I'm gonna go, I don't know, probably Rotpriest. Well, they got their own Rotpriest, okay. We have to pay a mana for ours, or a life, I mean, sorry. Safekeeping's good. Alright, what the heck, let's get our Rotpriest down as well. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Crap. Alright, fine, I'll take it. I don't want to lose my Rotpriest right away. We might be able to outpace the ridiculous combos that a deck like this has. And now we see a forest. We can go plains. We have these two open. I should have looked more into this Simic build, but I'm hearing people talk about it. Should have looked what it was playing. We could go Skrelv and then have Safekeeping open. Are they running Make Disappear? I'm gonna keep the Safekeeping open. I really don't know what all the Simic decks have, but we can kind of use our imagination to imagine. So I don't mind keeping these open. You like Fading Hope, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. Would they want a Fading Hope? Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. Cool. Yeah, we have 2 poison counters, they have 1. 2 toxic creatures on the board on our side, though. See, like a fight spell? Like, I feel like they would rock a fight spell. They swing, we're going up to 3 poison counters. It's a little bit sketchy. I definitely like having the Tamiyo Safekeeping here. Alright. Back to us. Who endures? Not the best draw. Get the forest down. We have the Hive. We have the Safekeeping. I don't really want to use the Skrelv ability. I'd rather just swing with both of them. Instead of like giving an additional toxic to the Rotpriest, which I believe that's how that would work. gains Toxic 1. I think this would just have Toxic 1 twice on the card, right? Shore Up. Okay, well, Seat of the Empire's probably the play then, right? But the problem with still have Safekeeping open. Oh, yeah, Shore Up gives it hexproof. So Stand could go for 2, and then we can take out the Rotpriest because it doesn't have Indestructible, but they still have 2 open here. Alright, let's try it. X is 2. Try to take out their Rotpriest here. They have 3 cards in hand, 2 open. Yeah, they have something else, maybe. Tamiyo Safekeeping, sure. Wow. What a game, guys. We're already at 5 poison counters. I'm terrified. They've had a lot, though. Like, this is the Shore Up and the Safekeeping's a lot to have, so hopefully they're running out here. 7, they return it to their hand. 8, because they got the Proliferate. Oh, that is brutal, man. Brutal, brutal stuff. I guess they can block, and then we can drop the Seat of the Empire. Skrelv's Hive would be nice. 8 poison counters, guys. How are we going to get around this? We have to kill the Rotpriest no matter what, but they have 1 forest, 1 card in hand. I'm going to play the Who Endures over the Brushland. I don't want to take... Wait, the damage doesn't matter. What? I'm crazy, guys. We're worried about poison, nothing else. Anything they block, we're going to go Seat for 2 mana. Then the other 2 mana is going to be the Hive if we don't have to use the Safekeeping. You know what, guys? They don't have to block. Crap, they don't have to block. They can just swing next turn, and they probably are going to draw something important. Crap. Go up to 5. The Shore Up is brilliant because that, like, being able to untap, like, right now would be insane, actually. Crap, guys, I think I'm dead here. I think I'm dead. We didn't need the lifelink from that, by the way, and we wanted to keep everything just in case. Well, let's see what happens. What do you got, opponent? Yeah, I should have kept the Rotpriest back to block, but either way, we could have died here easily. Easily. Go for a swing. It wasn't anything in their hand, so might actually be able to take care of this. No, they have something. Yeah, good game. Another Tamiyo Safekeeping. Oh, buddy, that looks gross. Woo, I ran right into that Shore Up, though, and then I ended up swinging, which was really silly, too. I really should have, where am I? Really should have kept the Rotpriest back. Even then, yeah, it was leaning towards the opponent. I think even if I had the block with the Rotpriest, like, they only needed to play 2 more cards on that Rotpriest. One of those was already a Tamiyo Safekeeping, and so what was the other one? Could have been another Tamiyo Safekeeping. That also would have just won him the game. So the full swing probably wasn't as silly as I'm making it sound. Okay, well, one day. Well, we have a pretty good chance of drawing a green source, but I think this is another mulligan, guys. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This isn't bad at all. I'm actually gonna get rid of... Ah, man. We don't know what we're up against. I think the Tyvar Stand is actually the card we send back here. Like, the Hive is gonna let us go wide. And so... Look, another Hive, that's really good. Alright, make disappear 1, get that out of their deck. We're not gonna hold this back. Oh, nice, it hits the board. What's that? Dude, everyone playing with some new cards. Let's go. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand. Oh, a Proliferate is tagged onto the bottom of this too. Oh, okay, sure. Why not? Just get Jace out there right away. Oh my goodness. Wish this had haste. Okay, I think we're safe from Jace for now. For now. Let's get the Rotpriest down. Let's get the second Hive down. All this extra toxic sounds excellent. Yeah, the Hives are probably just going to put in a ton of work in general here. Okay. They get a Proliferate, but that does give their Jace an extra counter. That's cool. They can plus it to give this -3. Dealt combat damage. So yeah, that works. That works. We can't hit the Jace yet, so Infectious Bite. It's gonna be viral spawning here probably, right? Can't block. 2 mana open. It's gonna like casually swing at face to do absolutely nothing this turn. Can't block anyways, what's the difference, you know? Get a 3/3 with Toxic. Nice! No make disappear or anything like that, so... It's a lot of creatures, man. Cut down, I'm gonna get 2 more 1/1s next turn as well. Skrelv Hive is gonna put in some work. Oh my goodness, to Fairy. Oh my goodness. Well, they probably give that. Yep. Okay, Infectious Bite barely hits the Spirit. Oh, it doesn't hit the Spirit. Yeah, this is a 0/3. I guess Annex Sentry does well. We can't clean up everything, but we're gonna pretty much swing as much as possible. I guess we'll clean up to Fairy, actually. That's what we'll do. I think that's the best bet. And yeah, this doesn't do combat damage, but you know what? I'll swing just for funsies. I know they're highlighting over it, like, why? It's not like we have to save it back. This is definitely not an aggressive deck. You know what? They're probably never going to play a haste creature or anything like that, so might as well. Also no white, so like Wandering Emperor. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's just focus face. We have a lot of toxic on the board here. They have 1 poison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't going to do anything, unfortunately. Crawling Court. Do we just focus face? They've got to have a board wipe, right? Yeah, what the heck? Focus face. Let's do this. It's too bad they don't have a creature for the, If they do have a board wipe, it would be best to not do the viral spawning yet and just keep like an Infectious Bite open or something. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we don't want to play the spawning. We don't entirely know what's in the opponent's deck, but you can only imagine that they're rocking some kind of board wipe. Something. Maybe even some kind of smaller board wipe. Mills 3, going for the draw. Okay, Proliferate. They do that again, they're going to be able to -9 the Vraska, and then if they're able to Proliferate again, they have 5 mana, guys. Okay, it's going to be a Shieldred, though. That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. A draw card, lose 1 life, proliferate. Okay. We just full swing at face and see what happens. Because they only have one thing. Down to 9, full swing at face. Everything has toxic here, so they block. And we can actually do this too to take care of Shieldred. They get another poison counter. Yeah, they didn't have anything. The poison goes through. 15 poison. Let's go, guys. That's sweet. So whenever we're playing against like a new deck like that, you gotta like, you have to anticipate everything, and then sometimes, I don't know, like I don't know what they could have had for 1 mana, but just in case, like there's a lot of new cards, it's easy to forget sometimes. I don't think anything for 1 mana would have happened. But yeah, playing it out, I feel like it's pretty important to do that early on. Man, we're getting right into those games today. That's awesome. It's an alright hand. I like seeing 2 Contaminators. I haven't really been able to do too much with Contaminator. Like, it dies too fast. Or, like, it just, like... Yeah, it has a huge target on its back, I suppose. It's a good draw. Now we get to keep Safekeeping open. Not like we need to protect the chorus, but, like, it's cool that we can keep it open. Alright. Speaking of not being able to keep Contaminator on the board, yeah, here's another instance of that, I suppose. Alright, let's start with a swing. Maybe they remove the chorus. Alright, the poison is rolling. Let's try Contaminator number 1. So it's nice to have 2 Contaminators just to see if we can actually... Oh, it's gonna land. Hold up. This isn't the same opponent, is it? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, opponent. I never look at the opponent's names. This looks like it could be the same deck. Oh, Rotpriest. Maybe not, maybe not. Is everyone trying out poison? Contaminator is out of here. No proliferate for them, though. Thicket comes out tapped. That's fine. If we go swing, Infectious Bite will get a poison counter. I think it's just Contaminator again. No swings this time. Ah, the second drown. GG, Contaminator. One day, buddy. You played a good game, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Stop the poison. Alright, we'll block. We'll block. We have a second chorus. They have a lot of proliferate. I think that is a completely fine thing to do there. Rotpriest is a much better blocker. Keep 2 open, then swing. Yeah, I like that. Get some stuff on the board, see if anything sticks. Infectious Bite is open, doesn't do too much right now. Safekeeping to protect our Rotpriest, but Infectious Bite really just does a lot of poison, doesn't it? Whenever Rotpriest is on the board. Like a second Rotpriest draw would be insane. It is full cast that, huh? Okay. If they swing, we have a great double block. Second Rotpriest is gross. No swings. Alright, see what happens. Woo! Woohoo! I'm seeing why everyone was playing the Singer. That's a terrific draw, guys. All of those get a +1. And we can actually take care of a Rotpriest here, but let's see where they end up blocking first. They might not block, they might take it. They do take it. Well, 5, 6, 7 with an Infectious Bite. Let's take one out while they're tapped out, guys. I think that's important. They do have blue in here. We are taking some poison, though, so they'll be able to start proliferating. But, like, at the same time, they have 2 Rotpriest, we have 1. Like, theirs is going to be a lot more explosive than us. Oh, I don't like the fact that all of our cards are on the table, too, and now we don't have a Safekeeping open, though. Your opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. Alright, Crawling Chorus. They have a great swing next turn. They go for a draw. They only have a green source open. Looking good, guys. Let's do that swing. Everything gets a +1. It's looking great. I don't exactly know what they could do here with 1 green mana. Especially when we have a Safekeeping as well, so... I really, really don't know. Like, they're forced to block. They're still going to take something. They block here. They still take 3 poison and then Safekeeping. Even if they do have some kind of trick up their sleeve, the Rotpriest with Safekeeping should get us there, so... Well, opponent's thinking. Or they walked away. That's a possibility as well. Cool deck, though, opponent. I mean, I like the Sultai Toxic, the Toxic Sultai. It makes sense, too. Like, the Drown, like, this card looks just like solid removal. The fact that Proliferate is tacked onto this. Opponent's rocking the timeouts here. They're not, like, you know, spamming emotes or anything like that. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt here and say that maybe they froze. You know, the new set did just come out. They might be on mobile. It's very possible. Like, they're not spamming anything. They're not dropping the oops. Yeah, this deck can definitely be very fast. I feel like overall, did we draw well today? I think we drew pretty well. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think we drew pretty well? Yeah, we're going to sit here and wait for sure. Rotpriest is probably going to be like the most played new card for like the next couple weeks until, I don't know, until people figure out a way around it, I guess. Just seems like a very powerful green card, and green kind of needed it. Let's be real, huh? Just like in general, I'm not talking like mono green, just like the color green overall needed something really powerful. This deck was sweet, guys. Let's go over it one more time since we're 38 minutes in, unfortunately. Here's the deck list again. What would I add or take out? Number 1, I like the viral spawning. I don't know if we want to sleep on this card or not. I think having 2 of them in here is fine. I think there's going to be plenty of moments where just having that extra card to play out of the grave is going to be excellent. Obviously, Rotpriest is amazing, and I think Tamiyo Safekeeping in this deck might be better than the stand. We might want to drop a stand, go up a 3rd Safekeeping, that way we can protect the Hive, because you guys saw, we had 2 Hives that one game. If we didn't, that might have been a very different game against that Planeswalker deck. Like, a very different game, so if they found removal for that or something and not having, like, the Safekeeping, I would drop a stand, go up a Safekeeping. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little bit better in here. Contaminator, bro, it's so powerful, but it never sticks. It never sticks around to actually put in work, unfortunately. That doesn't mean take it out, though. If they're hitting the Contaminator, getting that out of here, then you're keeping other cards on the board like Rotpriest and Singer and stuff like that. Skrelv, yeah, I think 3 is still fine. I don't know. Seems pretty good. I really like that bottom ability like a lot, but it doesn't have haste or anything like that. That's asking for a lot, isn't it? Just like, please put haste on this card. No, thank you, right? Yeah, that's asking for a lot, I guess. I would have liked to see Skrelv do more today. We didn't really get to see it that much. Crawling Chorus is awesome. Very powerful. We got to see this do a lot. We got some good blocks in with it, getting the Phyrexia and Mite out then, and then also just being able to sacrifice Chorus to that 1 card that the opponent played too. Infectious Bite's pretty good, but our creatures are pretty weak, but the instant speed here is really key. because if we end up swinging in and we have a Slaughter Singer or 2 on the board and all of our toxic creatures get a nice chunky buff, then Infectious Bite hits way harder, huh? Very simple deck. Annex Sentry is really good. Being able to take out tokens with this is excellent. I mean, it's the same exact concept as the Brutal Cathar, except it has Toxic 1 and it's a 1/4, so it, like a Lightning Strike can't hit it and stuff like that. So I really liked it, guys. How do you guys feel about the farmland? Is it even necessary? I guess so. The way I've been drawing with 2-color decks recently, I guess the farmhand is necessary. So we could drop a plains, drop a forest, go up 2 farmlands, and probably be pretty satisfied, because we do want to see 3 mana in this deck often. Other than that, oh yeah, 23 land. I think earlier I said 24. I wouldn't go up any mana. I think 23 is perfect. I don't think I would go down to 22 unless you're flooding out a lot as well. So guys, if you made it this far into the video, y'all are champions, and I super duper appreciate you. Also, we do get that sub goal set all the way up at 5,000. So if you want to help us reach that goal, then please consider subscribing, because it is much appreciated, friends. We have all year to reach that goal. That is our 2023 sub goal. So, all right, guys. Hey, I will see you in the next video.